Hey besties.
Then there's a bathroom for the besties, also known as the bestie bathroom, for the besties to release their bestie bowels.
So I haven't made a video, or at least tried to make a video, since December, so I'm way out of it and I don't really know what I'm doing. However, I'm making a video today and we're gonna have to suffer through it, okay? Anyways, so this look was requested by Scotia. Check out their YouTube channel. I'll have like a picture of their name here and then you can check them out in the description. You're welcome.
Everyone, okay, I don't know how to end sentences, okay, especially with introductory ones. Okay, the last time I introduced a person who requested a look, I made it sound like they were dead.
They also won't be seeing this because they're gone.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
They're not dead, they're just not here anymore, so...
But that is not the case. I'm sorry. I don't know why I came off so rude. But I mean, you're welcome to everyone. You're welcome. I put their information. I don't know, bye.
And they asked for me to do Mystique, played by Romijn, not the sucky one, played by Jennifer Lawrence, in the transformation scene that they have in X-Men The Last Stand. So I did it, of course, because why wouldn't I? Actually, no, you know, there could be cases where I haven't, because, you know, people have asked me to do stuff, and I try it, and I never, well, no, I do try it, so that's not saying that I never, anyway, this isn't important. What I'm saying is I don't know how to get into the video, so we're starting it now. So the first thing that I do is I glue down my eyebrows. This is so that I can put down paint on it, but also it just covers them up because, one, Mystique doesn't have eyebrows, but also I just do this all the time now. So what I do is I put the glue against the way my eyebrow hair is growing, and then I just kind of like put the glue stick in circular motions all over. Then I take this comb, yes I know it's broken, and I brush my hairs, not necessarily upwards, but more towards like the outer side of my face, towards the direction that the hair is growing. Yes, that would be the correct phrasing of it. Then I'm taking the glue stick again, and I'm actually brushing my hairs upwards, and this is so I can help lay it down flat, so then it's easier to put makeup on top of it. So next what I do is I put down foundation and I apply it with a sponge, and I just put it down everywhere where I wanted the like human side of the face to be, except I did, you know, go over the place that I wanted to be blue, but at the same time it doesn't really matter. I then take this Aeron cream blend stick. I don't really know what this is, but I use it to cover up my eyebrows. I take this light brown eyeshadow and I start making the eyebrow shape. I don't really know what shape it is, so I'll just insert a picture here, but like it's kind of straight, but then it's got like kind of an arch, but you know, I don't really know. Then I take this darker brown eyeshadow and I attempt to make brush strokes that look like hair follicles are like the little hair. Just they look like hair, that's what I'm trying to get at, but they don't really look like it because I don't have a small enough brush. Also, I changed my eyebrow hair during editing anyway, so like it's fine, I just start getting up a bit, okay? I then take this light brown eyeshadow and I'm starting to add eyeshadow to my eyes. Yeah, because that's what you do with eyeshadow. And I essentially just put on the outer edge of my eye and I blend it in towards the part that's above your eyelid. Then I take this lighter color that also is kind of shiny, but like it also isn't because it didn't show up for some reason, and I'm putting that one on my eyelid. And then I take this dark brown eyeshadow and I'm putting it more so in the outer corner of my eye just because I don't like how light it was. I then take this black cream blend stick. It's only because I don't have eyeliner, so if you do have eyeliner, please use it because I'm pretty sure, like, I put it in my waterline, and I'm definitely sure that you're not supposed to put it there, but eyeliner is safe to put there because it's literally made for that. I put it into the places where I see that Rebecca and Romijn has an eye there, and I don't, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna insert, like, a picture of their eye, and then you can see how, like, at the top of their eye, it has, like, this little, like, circle-ish thing there. There's eye there. I don't have an eye there, so I make it black so then it looks like it's part of, like, my eyelash line, making it look like that is part of my eye. Then I just curl my eyelashes because mine are stick straight, and then I take some mascara and I apply it to my eyelashes, as one does. Then I take some contour and I'm starting to contour the cheeks, except I couldn't really tell what Rebecca Romijn's cheek shape was. I also applied it to like my forehead too, just so I can like make it look smaller because I kind of have a big forehead. Then I start to do the whole like body painting portion of it. So my my paints here is dark blue, light blue, and white. And the problem with my paints is I don't know. Listen, I got a rip-off like brand thing of this because like it's actually really expensive, but I get mine for like less than 20 bucks. And I don't know if they're cream paints or if they're oil paints. They have branded them as both, so I really don't know. But everyone who I've seen ever do like Mystique makeup is water-based paints, so if you do have those, they are more expensive. They're probably better because I mean everyone else is using them, so like, you know, with grease or oil paints, whatever I have, they aren't really as pigmented, so the results kind of do turn out more dull than, you know, I would hope for or you would hope for. So in that case, probably invest in some water-based paints. I mix up the paints with a brush and I apply it to my face until there's nothing on the brush anymore. Then I take in a sponge and start blending it out. And I especially take the sponge and blend it out to the places where there was the fading out with the skin and the blue, which is also skin. You know, the blue and the my skin tone color. Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to get at. Then I take the light blue paint that I was using in the mixture and I'm starting to add highlights. I mostly add it to like the triangle thing. No, those are called cheekbones. I add it to the cheekbones and apply it with a brush and then I blend it out with a sponge. I also apply it to my nose and this part of your lip, I don't really know what it is, and then I also apply it to the chin. And then because it wasn't pigmented enough, and you know that could just be my rip-off paints, but I take some white cream blend stick and I start to add the highlights to more specific areas. Then I take this black eyeshadow and I'm starting to add a smoky eye. Listen, I watch X-Men a lot. It's a problem. It's like, it used to be every week, but now it's kind of every other week. And I just watched it again yesterday. Sorry. And, you know, it looked black, but then I watched X2 this morning. Well, part of it, because then I cried. But anyway, just... What I'm trying to get at here is, in X2, it looked like they had a little bit of a blue like shiny eyeshadow on their eyes. Yeah, I don't have that. I obviously didn't do it. That's why I'm telling you that advice. So if you do want it to make it a bit more accurate, maybe add some blue shine. I'm taking the black cream blend stick and I'm starting to do the eyeliner thing again, but it's not really eyeliner. It's just making the eye look different. And then I also curl my eyelashes and put on mascara just because I got blue paint on it and I didn't want my eyelashes to be blue. Then I'm taking this dark blue paint and I'm starting to contour my face. I would definitely say look more like Rebecca Romijn because, I mean, we're going after Rebecca Romijn's Mystique. It's kind of, you know, self-explanatory, is that the word? I kind of wanted to make it look more defined, but I also kept in mind that the last time I did Mystique, I looked more like Jennifer Lawrence's in Days of Future Past, so I thought to myself, okay, what made me look more like Jennifer Lawrence than Rebecca Romijn? And I realized it was the laugh lines, which Rebecca Romijn has, but I just put it in lesser of an area. But I, once again, mainly use this contouring as a way to just define my face because when you're all monochromatic, you kind of lose dimension. I then take the white cream blend cream blend stick paint, question mark, I don't know what it's called, and I'm starting to add more precise highlights. It's pretty much in the areas that I already had them before, and because I have commitment issues, so I just changed it up a bit. So yeah, that's it. Then I go in with the dark blue eyeshadow again. Sorry, I didn't show it, I don't know why. And I'm starting to do the scales. And since I have done the Mystique makeup, I think about 3 times now, I can tell you that, you know, they don't have to be precise because I'm lazy and I didn't want them to be precise. I think the main areas that it's important to get them at is the middle of the forehead, as, you know, that's kind of like the center, so like that's what people are drawn to most. So if it's like a little bit messed up and it's kind of like, whoa, what are you doing? So when I get to the side of the forehead, I kind of just improvise things. I make them like little teardrop shapes, but then they're also like, it reminds me of Blue's Clues. I don't know if anyone else has that vibe, so I just add shapes like that. And then when I get to the cheekbones and jawline area, I mainly try and put them in the same place where they are in my reference picture, but I'm not necessarily focusing on the shapes because I don't have a small brush, so all of my little scales are going to be much bigger, so I try not to like worry about it too much. I then carried the paint down to my neck and shoulder area, which I really improvised because one, it's hard to see it with the lighting in the film because their makeup is so dark. Also, their little scales are also like navy blue in the film, but like I don't have that kind of time, so I didn't do that. And then I also applied it to my arm and my hand. And then I'm taking the dark blue paint and I'm starting to outline the scales. Another thing that I went wrong with for my last Mystique video that looked more like Jennifer Lawrence's was I think I outlined all the scales in black eyeshadow, which was really dumb and I didn't like it. So this one I'm toning it down a bit more and just making it dark blue, which I didn't like at the time, but I think now it looks fine. Once again, the scales in the movie are navy blue, but I don't have navy blue paint, so if this will help you make it to navy blue, do that instead, but that's just what I did. Moving on, I'm taking the light blue paint again and I'm starting to add highlights to the scales. Not necessarily all of them are having the highlights in the middle, some have them to the sides, but I think I just put them in the middle because I was too tired of looking down at my phone and I just kind of improvised and add them everywhere that I felt like should be added. Once I got away from like the face areas on the forehead and then the cheekbones, I just kind of like got lazy with the highlighting, so if you want to do that too, I won't tell anyone. So for this next part, I was actually very scared of doing it because everything before was just so monochromatic, and then adding like a bright red to it was like a really scary thing. Except it's not scary, I just have commitment issues. I didn't know about if I should add the red paint here, but I did it because I was like, you know what, it's accurate to the picture and that's kind of what I'm going for. So what I did is I just applied it with a brush into the places where I want it to be, and then I would drag it out with my finger and then like blend it in a little bit. Since it was too harsh though, because it was very red, and in the foam it was like a bit brownish too, but I really couldn't tell. So then I took this brownish reddish thing. I don't really know what it is. I've never used this product before, and I was like, you know what, here's my time to use it. So it's brownish, and I just applied it to everywhere that I had painted red before. And then I was really dumb and I was like, you know what, I'm hating this red thing, I want it to go away. I added it in too much of an area. So then I was like, okay, just add some foundation to it and then it'll go away. The problem is I was dumb and I blended it into the color, so now it looks like this, which is really gross or whatever. But hey, you know what, the video's over. We're just gonna ignore what happened at the end. So if you happen to like it, leave a like, and I love hearing feedback, so if you want to comment something, it'd be greatly appreciated. Also, if you want to request or suggest a look, do it, because I will try to do it, you know? Anyways, that was it for the video. So yeah, bye.